You're listening to
Amusing ourselves. What?
and
Amusing
under my
ourselves under
blanket
my blanket.
with friends,
Yeah.
Hi!
broadcasting through the facilities of
92.7 CFFF
FM, Trent Radio, in Peterborough,
Ontario, Canada. Shanahan just went
Ontario,
under
Canada.
a blanket.
Which made a loud sound. But that's okay.
I'm glad that I know what kind of station IDs they have, because at first I was like, I don't know if that sounded professional enough. And then I just remembered some of the kind of station IDs that we've got on file. And it's like, that's more professional than some of the recorded ones on the P-Serve. So
You have 30 seconds to do your turn now. So
I have 30
get to
seconds.
it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go have an encounter because I haven't done that yet. Yes, I have, but I'm going to have another one. You must pay for this encounter. What? No, thanks. It was a guy that would give me a panorama card for money, and I haven't had any panorama cards yet, so pass.
I'm gonna
be kind of a
follow
waste.
you.
Maybe you'll see him too.
Wow.
Oh, I should take some money from the priest.
Me? You're gonna rob me?
Not you, priest.
Oh, Miko. Oh, she gave you some monies. And wait. Oh, you automatically had one coin go to the temple offering and got a point for it.
And Janahan
all right.
is in the field.
Oh,
I'm going to go to the village because
What did you-
Janahan's gone to the field.
And completed the field panorama, no less, for a bonus 3 points.
What?
Wait, Janahan, when did you
Wow.
meet the samurai? When did that happen?
I don't know. Oh, I made an encounter in the last half round.
All
On
right.
the last encounter there. There's where I met the samurai.
Oh, dang.
What?
That's fine. I
What?
just realized. No, it's okay. I just realized something.
Is it something to do with the
The
future?
game. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, it's probably not encounter related because you went to the encounter place. Is it panorama related?
Maybe.
Oh, I see
You
it.
know what? I just realized that the game hates me because I tried to buy 2 things in the village and I only had 2 coins, but I should have been able to buy it, but it didn't let me buy it, so I'm mad.
What?
Yeah, it didn't let me buy 2 things. It was like, you don't have enough coins. I'm like, that's literally my thing.
Yeah, because you would have been able to buy it with the amount that you had, but it was like, no, you're too poor, ignoring
I'm
your
too
power.
poor. Yeah, well, how dare you ignore the geisha's power to get free things? It's rude.
Jeez.
So
So I'm gonna go to a mountain and sulk.
Well,
You get
that's
the
what
mountain
I've realized.
I had a feeling.
So I'm gonna go chill out in the hot springs.
Monkeys?
That's
There's no monkeys.
No monkeys.
a
no monkey.
All right, it's time for this old priest to go someplace. How's my money situation looking? Oh, 3. It's not so great, but let's go back to the temple anyway. Pray my worries away. Cha-ching!
Ching.
2 coins, 3 points.
So I'm at an impasse right now. I have the option of going to a sea, which I
Yeah.
haven't started, so I don't really want to see it. I don't need to see the sea, so to speak. Go to a field, go to a temple and not give any money,
Sounds great.
So I'm gonna go to the farm, even though it's so far ahead, just so that I can get money.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
More
I'm
money.
torn. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the encounter. I think.
You're gonna skip to the encounter?
I don't know. I also need some money, but
Yeah, I know it's hard when that happens.
if I go to the farm, Janahan will probably go to the encounter.
That's likely true.
Strategy.
You push.
What was the encounter?
Chatted up with the samurai.
Ooh, experience. Learning some stuff from some samurai for 3 points.
So I have determined that, in fact, we would not be seeing any seas if we were traveling this road in real life.
So it's a lie, is
Yeah.
what you're saying. We're playing a game that's a lie.
Pretty
That's
much.
too bad.
It's a bunch of
Shanahan
lies.
has decided to skip ahead to the sea panorama, which is completing the sea panorama. Congratulations.
Thank
Whoa.
you.
Another first complete panorama for Janahan.
Wait, don't you remember the first time we played? I either got all 3 of them or got 2 of them of the panoramas completed.
I
Sounds
think
about
you
right.
got 2, because I'm usually vying for the sea for some reason.
It's nice and is the most points, probably.
Yeah.
It's I think it's the prettiest one and is the most valuable. I have gone to the temple, or rather the farm, to get money, and it's my turn again because I am last, and there's only the shop to
2
go
options.
to, and I have no interest. So we're going to the food place. All right, what do we got? Tempura, unagi, which used to be my favorite thing to eat in Japan. Nigiri meshi, soba, and sushi. What did I buy last time?
Sushi.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think I bought the nigiri. How many coins do I have? How many coins? 4, I need to save that for the gods. I better buy something cheap.
Yeah, you have, on
No.
yours, you have the yakitori and the nigiri.
I just tried to buy the nigiri again, and I was like, oh yeah, I already have that. All right, soba. Soba it is.
Ooh, soba noodles.
I'm going to go to the village in strategy form, because if I go to the village, then I can potentially
Buy some.
get something,
Oh, my spine. Oh,
which is better than nothing.
something is better than nothing.
And I have been able to achieve the something.
Oh, was it 2 somethings?
What should you be doing?
Yeah, it worked this time. It didn't work last time, but it worked this time. For some
What? Okay.
Maybe it might have been the order of which of the things that I clicked. I don't know. It was weird.
You clicked the more expensive thing the first time, maybe.
Yeah, but even then, shouldn't have done that. So whatever.
All right. Oh, who caught up to me? Who caught up to me?
I decided to jump ahead because I only had 1 coin, so I wanted to be able to buy some food at the inn.
Good call. And you bought.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that.
You bought what? Nigiri meshi. Yeah. I think there was more than one coin thing. Maybe not though.
There were not.
That was the only one.
Yes.
Well, in that case, Miranda is gonna have to go hungry.
It's fine.
Janahan with all these money is just rolling in it.
Just bought 2 meals at
anymore.
once.
Are you serious?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, how's that possible?
What?
You
What did I
can,
just do?
you can do it, I guess.
No, you
Yes.
bought 2 item cards. You didn't buy 2 meals.
Oh no, what did I buy?
I don't know. What did you buy?
Souvenir. Yeah, it's souvenir. Ah, shit. Stop paying attention to my surroundings.
Janahan wanders into a market, and in the market is like, I'm going to buy some food at the inn. And they're like, okay.
One of them is a tea thing. One of them is literally a cup of tea.
Yeah.
The other one seemed like a bowl of rice. The
Yeah.
other one just seemed like a pot. It looks like I thought it was some hot soup.
Well, despite that lack of paying attention, Janahan was still able to afford all of this stuff. Amazing.
Yeah, and we're at our second last inn, and I'm going to be the first to go, so I have an option. Am I going to choose the hot spring? Am I going to choose the temple? And am I going to steal the only encounter, well, the first half of the only encounters that are there? I'm going to jump to the village. I think that the best strategy right now would probably be to go to the hot spring. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hot spring. I'm going to get some, unfortunately, empty of monkeys water.
Bummer. No monkey water.
Too bad.
I went to the encounter. Oh,
And who did you meet? Oh, you must pay. Are you going to pay?
what?
Oh, he earned 1 point and 1 coin.
Makes an encounter. It was Who is this? Itamae. Oh, I don't know who that is. Pay 1 coin to draw the top meal card. What amazing. And add it to your collection. Wow. So Janahan gets an extra 6 points by meeting this person.
Just a random person walking through the streets and handing out free meals.
Oh, cheap meals. I think it was 1 coin. Yeah.
I seduced this
Oh.
person.
I'm gonna jump
Seduce
ahead
My
this
to
dancing
man.
skills.
Oh,
Jumping to where? Oh, to the farm, eh?
Didn't have any coins, and it didn't make any sense to get.
That was a powerful and sharp-sounding sneeze,
Sorry.
ripping through
Sorry
the
to
room.
every single person in the radio right now is
Yeah.
probably having a heart
I'm
attack.
sorry.
Yep. All right, I'm going to with the last temple, and I only have 2 coins, but I'm going to press. I want to give 3 coins and see what happens. You don't have enough money, it says in a bold red banner. All right, well, I'll give 2 then.
Well, I'm gonna go to the farm because I'm also poor, but everybody's poor, so.
And now it's my turn again. So
Well-
now I have no more money and no opportunity to get money. So what am I going to do with my life?
Y'all should go visit the hot spring.
You go to the hot spring, but that's the hot
No, there's no
springs
more. Oh wait,
No,
there is
there's
one more.
hot spring.
Yes, that's right.
after the farm.
Yes. However, I can stop and see the fake sea, which will just give me a bonus point.
Something.
This way, I still get to stop at the hot spring.
Janahan.
Rushes ahead to the encounter and meets the Anaibito,
What does that mean?
information person.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What
I don't.
information?
It's funny that you say that because, as a total random aside, there's these things in Japan that are these, like it's written as like information centers, but it's basically like a funneling service for prostitution.
But this person is like an old man who shows you where the sea is. So if
Yeah.
that's not a metaphor for something, I don't know what it is.
Okay,
man.
me again. All right, let's chance the hot springs. Are there gonna be monkeys? There are monkeys.
Oh, I want some monkeys.
My
I need some
destiny.
monkeys.
Did you? You did.
Yeah.
What is with the
Monkey
monkeys?
cards.
Well,
So
I
many
might as well
monkeys.
go get 4 points in this mountain panorama.
Yeah, you still get the 4, even if you weren't the first to complete it.
So right now I have the choice of going to the fields, going to the sea, or going to the village. Seeing as my thing has to do with the village, I might as well go to the village.
Do some shopping.
See if it's worth my while to get multiples of things again. So I've got currently there's 4 different things that I can get, right? I can get the fan stamp, which is, can you go through them, Jesse? Because I can't actually hover over it while I'm,
Yeah, that's the small object class.
yeah.
There's the food
there's
and
the
drink
food
class.
Yeah.
There's the clothing class, and then there's the art class. And you have one of each already, and you all have a second of the clothing one.
Yeah, and the things that are available to me right now are 2 clothings and 1 small item thing. So it's really not in my best interest to do anything but buy the single dollar small item thing. So that's going to get me 3 points
Yep.
just by getting it. So that's nice.
And you still have enough money to buy food, which is
Hopefully.
always good. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right, well, I'm
Because
going
I will
to...
be the last one there. So
Yeah.
Flavius has gone to the sea.
Yep. For my last look.
Janahan is going to go to the field, to the
Can't.
sea, or to the inn.
Can't go to the field once you've completed it. You can't stop on the panoramas that you've seen everything of.
Well,
Nor can they go to the sea
Nor-
either.
No, so Janahan, your only option is to go to the inn.
You've got to jump ahead.
And you only have 1 coin, so hopefully there's something there worth 1 coin.
So many things are 1 coin.
Oh, nice.
Not that it was really necessary because Jenna had already got that like free, well, I mean that 1 coin meal from that wandering Uber employee, or Uber Eats guy.
Yeah,
Where-
if anything, like, I'm the one who needed that meal, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm gonna take my time and meander through the field.
Might as well.
And then over to the sea.
Shannon just went from like a rice paddy deep in the like center of the nation to the water.
And then over to the inn. Buy this.
Jumping.
And Shanahan, what did you buy for food anyway? You bought soba. No, you got miso shiru.
Yes.
And Shannon ate
Which is
what?
miso soup for people that don't know what shiru is.
I did not know.
Shiru means like soup or broth. And Shannon bought the tai mishi, which is, I forget what kind of fish tai is, but it's a fish, and it's a whole fish on a bed of something, which is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. I will join my compatriots at the inn, and well, I think I'm going to get some delicious dango just to be different.
Ooh.
I don't have enough money. I don't have any money. What? That's right. I forgot.
Before.
Wow. I totally didn't take that into account. I can't buy anything. So I starved to death at the end of the game.
That's really sad.
The darkness encapsulates.
Well, I want to maintain having my streak of white foods.
Gotta buy that dango.
So I'm going to buy that dango. I wish I could buy more than one meal because I have enough money.
All right. That concludes the game, and now the bonus points are doled out. And look at the little hobo packs and cards fly.
Holy.
Janahan.
Our winner today is Janahan by 1 point.
Wow. That was actually a pretty close game, except for me.
Yeah, so why?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, let's take a look at the post-game stats.
So we've got different additional cards for everybody. I've got the Mountain Panorama. I've got the Bather Achievement because I've seen the most monkeys.
What?
And I
You
have the
saw
Collector's
more than
Achievement.
me? You did see more than me. I thought I had that one in the bag.
Nope.
Crap.
And then I also got the Collector Achievement. Janahan was able to get the Field Panorama Achievement, the Sea Panorama Achievement, the Gourmet Achievement, very fitting. Very
Yep.
fitting. And the Chatterbox Achievement, meaning that you'd had the most encounters. Flavia didn't get any bonus ones, which is really sad.
Flavius sure didn't get any bonus ones. Yeah.
And
Gourmet.
apparently Shannon also got the Chatterbox Achievement, which tells me that
you can tie for them. Yeah, if two people have the same amount, obviously with the exception of the panorama ones because it's like sequential. But the ones that are awarded at the end of the game, yeah, if there's a tie, then everybody gets the points.
Dang. Congratulations, Janahan.
Yeah. Golf clap.
Woo!
There's a beautiful lighter being waved around like it's 1997. I love it.
Thank you.
Were you going to say something, Flavius?
Flavius, I don't think so. I was going to just inquire about the current time of recording.
The current time of recording is 46 minutes. It just turned to 46 minutes.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
We don't have enough time for another game, and we have too much time to not do something different.
Well, I mean, I feel like we're going to be padding this later, so.
We're going to pad it by 12 minutes. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can easily pad it for 12 minutes because we're going to have to explain the game. We're going to have to explain everything that we missed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We got lots to fill.
Beautiful. I'm going to stop the recording. Do we want to say our goodbyes, though? Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, I guess we should, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for being on our radio shows. Thanks for being on our radio shows.
Yeah, our first joint venture production.
Sitting out here is not the best ideas. But yes, you're welcome. It was wonderful being on your radio shows.
Thanks for having me.
Second time.
Yeah. And thanks for joining.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you.
All right. Back to you, Flavius and Miranda.
And we are back. So what you just listened to was us playing a game called Tokaido on oh my god. On Board Game Arena, which is a website that Flavius here found for us at the beginning of this COVID-ness.
Courtesy of my former coworker. Thank you very much, Christy.
Shout out. So we were playing that game just last night and enjoyed playing it with our friends Janahan and Shannon. And then we ended up actually playing the expansion pack, which we'll go into a little bit in a short moment. But maybe this would be a great time to go through some other informational content that's provided in the rule book of Tokaido. Do you want to do some reading for us there, Flavi?
Sure, yeah. We kind of summarized some of the significance of the different types of spaces in the game, but just to go into a little more depth, as provided by the rulebook, the first space type being the panoramas. So the way that the rulebook sums up that is that Japan is 3/4 mountainous, including a number of volcanoes, some still active today. As a result, there is little arable space, which is mainly taken up by rice paddies. This is true, I've seen it. If not rice paddies in cities. The Japanese coastline is thousands of kilometers long and extremely varied, with vistas over the seas surrounding the country, or oceans in some cases. This particular geography has given the sea, or ocean, a special place in the heart of the inhabitants and artists.
Yeah, so as we mentioned during the recording, there are multiple different types of panoramas that you can see in the game, and I mean, it is just collecting these cards that ultimately get you more points every time you collect a new one. And there's advantages, obviously, to completing panoramas first, which give you additional points at the end of the game. But this is generally just explaining what the Japanese landscape is. And sometimes you get them from just going to that spot and collecting them just from landing in that spot. And sometimes you get them from like encounters and stuff like that with other people showing you where those panoramas are.
Which is kind of reflective of real life, because sometimes people would inform you about a good place to go, and there is also very much a real thing in Japan about famous views and the top 3 views of this and top 3 views of that. They're very much about the views there.
Yeah, I actually found that a lot when I was teaching in Korea as well. They're all about the wonders of the world and their lists and what number they are on the list and stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's all about being a top thing to see or whatever.
Yeah. I was going to say, would you like to tell us about the hot springs?
Yeah, so I really went into the hot springs stuff this past game that you listened to just to see the monkeys, and that's generally how I play this game. But the hot springs, it says here, there are many natural hot springs, onsen in Japanese, in the country, and they are very popular. Most have been transformed into baths, both public and private, and they're sometimes used to cook eggs and vegetables.
That I never saw.
On the island of Hokkaido in the north, you said it perfectly last time, and I can't say it, but you said it right.
Yeah, I used to pronounce it like archipelago or archipelago, because that's what I used to think when I was a kid and I saw that word. Yeah. Or archipelago, but I think it's properly just archipelago.
Yeah. In the north of the archipelago, one often finds springs occupied by
macaques.
Macaques?
Yeah.
That sounds awful. Who seem to appreciate their beneficial effects in the same way that humans do. ... So essentially, you can go to a hot spring just to get 2 points at the end of the game, but if you see a macaque in that body of water, you get an additional point, which is always beneficial.
It's great to see monkeys in hot springs, which I never saw. I saw monkeys running around once in the mountains, but it was not at a hot spring.
I'm a little jealous. I don't know if I've ever seen a monkey in the wild before.
That was actually the first of 2 times I've seen monkeys in the wild. Second time being in a different country. No, oh, sorry. So first of 3 times, I guess. I forgot about that. I was going to say Bali in Indonesia.
Oh, fair
enough. Subsequently Costa Rica, yes.
Do you want to do the cuisine?
Traditional Japanese cuisine consists of meat, fish, rice, noodles, vegetables, and algae. The dish best known outside the borders is sushi, sliced raw fish on a serving of aromatic rice. But each region of Japan has varied and savory specialties. The cuisine and the meal are a powerful symbol in Japanese culture. The most popular drinks are, of course, sake, which is rice alcohol, actually called nihonshu in Japanese, and tea. There's a rich variety of both, with some flavors that only connoisseurs can truly appreciate. Does that mean they're actually like disgusting, or what?
Yeah, I think that's one of those things that people say in like westernized version of Asian things of like, oh, you can't actually enjoy this if you don't expect it. I've been watching a lot of that Ugly Delicious show, and he always goes to like different Asian countries to talk about like those types of foods, and a lot of the things that he says are like Westerners don't fully understand texture in food, which is big in Asian foods.
It's true.
Lots of different Asian countries, anyways, and so we're kind of like just used to having flavor. Isn't that umami? Umami what is umami? Can you explain what umami is?
Umami is the other taste. So there's sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami.
Which means what though?
It's like hardiness. So meat has it, and like mushroom has it, and yeah, it's
savory.
It's kind of, yeah. Like without the connotation of the saltiness, because I feel, at least personally, there's a large overlap between the mental images I have of savory and salty. But it's like I think it's actually something to do with like amino acids. Amino acids tend to have some kind of overlay with the perception of umami flavor.
I kind of associate it with like fattiness and juiciness, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Which I think is why, at least like specifically like red meat is very much a source of umami flavor, because it has, it's full of protein and also fats and things.
Since we have 0 time left, exactly a minute, I'm going to quickly go through the souvenirs and we're going to say quickly goodbye, okay?
Bam. Do it.
So, when traveling to visit someone in Japan, it is customary to bring a souvenir. I'm not reading that in Japanese because I don't have time. Here
Omiyage.
are suggested souvenirs in different categories in their Japanese names. Small objects, like tops,
Koma, boshi,
wooden sandals,
geta,
food and drink, pastries,
manju,
art, boxes,
hako,
lacquer, prints, sculptures, and
ukiyo-e. That's gay. That last one was weird. The shamisen is one particular instrument. It's not. That's not how you say instruments. But all right.
And with that, I think we have to say goodbye. So goodbye.
Goodbye and thank you. Listen again next week for both of these shows, maybe together, maybe separate.